Hey guys, welcome back to Chef Talk and welcome to my review of Back to Black. Back to Black was directed by Sam Taylor Johnson and was written by Matt Greenhall and stars Marisha Abela as Amy, Eddie Morrison as Mitch, Jack O'Connell as Blake, Leslie Manville as Cynthia, Juliet Cohen as Janice, and Sam Buchanan as Nick Szymanski. Back to Black has a runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes. Quick synopsis. Back to Black takes audiences on a journey through the life and career of the legendary Amy Winehouse from her humble beginnings to her meteoric rise to fame. The film chronicles the highs and lows of the iconic singer's life, offering an intimate portrait of her unique talent, tumultuous relationships, and personal struggles. Now, I'm going to be honest. I was 50-50 when I saw the first trailer of Back to Black because this is Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse was not the glitz and glamour Hollywood persona or singer. She lived a very hard life, and she put her heart and soul into her music. And I just didn't know how this film was going to handle her life and whether or not they were going to put a cute Hollywood, filter on it, or if they were going to give us that true, dirty, gritty life that she led. But one fact that I think everybody can agree on is Marissa Abela's portrait of Amy Winehouse is nothing short of brilliant. I think she effortlessly captured not only the essence of Amy, but her personality and her appearance as well. Amy Winehouse had a distinct look, a distinct voice. And even though when they kind of played Amy Winehouse's true voice in the movie, you could see the difference or hear the difference between the actor and Amy's real voice. But I still think Marissa did a phenomenal job giving us that portrayal of Amy, and especially on the emotional side of it, going through all the stuff that happens in her life. We really get to see her truly spiral, and the performance that Marisha gives us in those spiraling, chaotic moments is really great acting. And then we get Jack O'Connell, and he is just like a big ball of chaotic energy in this movie. He just seems to have this macho bravado that just entices Amy, that really just surrounds her, and she just absorbs all of it and just wants to be with him, that she can't be apart from him, that he is her heart and soul. And it just, seeing her take that spiral with Jack O'Connell's character, it just goes to show you how emotional, how attached, how addicted she became to people and things in her life. And you can't have an Amy Winehouse movie and not have a vibrant musical element in it. Not only does this movie feature the iconic songs from Amy Winehouse that we know and love, but it also curates a soundtrack that breathes life into certain scenes that I think if without them in it, we probably would not have had as powerful an impact as we. Now let us get into some of the things I did not like about this movie. And one of my fears was correct. This movie does take a conservative approach to Amy's personal life. While it's widely acknowledged that Amy Winehouse faced significant challenges in life, I think the movie chooses to keep a lot of that stuff off screen, only offering us glimpses of her struggles, which is very disappointing. What this movie does is really focuses predominantly on the highlights of her career. The film misses the opportunity, I think, to delve deeper into the profound impact of her personal dilemmas or her demons on her music and her eventual downfall. I think if this movie would have taken the darker road and shown us more of these deeper, darker impacts that happened in Amy's life, that this movie would have definitely resonated with people and shown the true emotional damage that was going on in Amy's life and in Amy's head. And this movie's pacing definitely took a while to get up to speed. The opening scene is really them trying to show us Amy's relationship with her family, but I really don't think it came across as well as they wanted to. The only person that seemed to have a true, genuine connection with Amy is her nan, which, my God, she was so great in this movie. But besides that, she didn't seem to really have that great of a relationship with anybody of her family. At least that's how it kind of came across, or it wasn't as, if it was supposed to be more intimate and more connected, I did not get it. Which also leads me to, at the very beginning of this movie, the portrayal of Amy's life, and this might be Amy, I don't know for sure, just seemed to be like she was kind of like a man-eater, didn't care about people, was cheating on her boyfriend with other men, and just really didn't show her in a flattering light. Which, again, basing this off of someone's real life, they're not all going to be, pretty, lives. They're going to have some effed up shit happening in their life. But I think at certain points it was driven, it's so much of how Amy was in her life that we kind of didn't immediately connect with her on that, because we were kind of like taken back. Like, this is the type of person she was. Maybe she's not as, the person I really thought she was, or, believe she was. I do believe Back to Black serves as a cautious biopic of an immensely talented singer whose life was not perfect. But rather than delving deeper into darker aspects of her life, this movie decided to take the safer approach, merely brushing the surface of all the stuff that happened in her life and showing the devastating impact that these drugs that fueled her chaotic persona had on her. I think the brilliance of her, singer-songwriting, who's also known for her raw music, was only partially explored in this movie. I think it gave us that tip of the iceberg of what it meant to be Amy Winehouse when there is so much more water, or so much more below the water. I really wish they would not have taken the conservative, safe approach to this movie and showed us how bad it really was for her in certain parts of her life. I really think this movie could have been so much better. But with that being said, guys, Shep Talk is going to give Back to Black 2 Sheps out of 5. Have you seen it? Let me know down in the comments down below. Did you love it? Did you think it was a perfect representation of Amy Winehouse and the life and music that she led? Or did you think, again, like I did, that this movie played it safe and didn't really want to delve too much into the darker periods of Amy's life? But guys, that is all I got time for today. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It does help my channel out greatly, and I do truly appreciate it. But this is Darth Shep, signing off.